allow INEC to be under the judiciary, or we need a world police to police us.
Okay. The decrease is there for people to decide yes. For people that
because the activities of our politicians is becoming unbearable. But what is really exciting is the debate surrounding our nation. We're going to be free. Is that we're going to reform the judiciary, or we're going to need external help? A very good morning to you guys. My name is Daddy Chris, and I'm reaching you from the African Renaissance Television. I'm here in London. My guests are all over the places, so they'll be joining. And I know you're joining the conversation for wherever you are, because today's conversation is something that is still in line with what we've been discussing. And I think we should spend the week with Donald Trump, because, like I said, it's a wonderful time to be alive. And I am so grateful to Donald Trump. If he hasn't done anything, he has raised a conversation on something that we ignore. I'm happy for the first time Nigerians are talking about the insecurity in the country. For the first time, we're having a sincere conversation about our security challenges. Let me quickly add my girls. Young ladies, like it or not, let me welcome you. Very good welcome to the
right, thank you, Daddy
Gloria. You see, but whether we agree with Donald Trump or we don't agree with him, Donald Trump, you guys will agree with me that Donald Trump has done something right. Only him raising that issue help us to talk about our security challenges. True or false?
Yes. True.
Right. Good. So, and you know what? Someone like me, where we are talking about the killings, which is coming from Boko Haram, that the Chris is using the opportunity to highlight key killers that are more than Boko Haram. Now, today, we know it is not only Boko Haram killing people in Nigeria. They only kill people in the northern part of Nigeria. I don't think Boko Haram has really gone to the south. They are still there. So all the killing in the south, who is killing them? Somebody kidnapping is there. Other issues are there. The issue of the herdsmen and the farmers, I don't think all those people are Boko Haram. Anyway, but as long as he's a Muslim, we say it's Boko Haram. But not all of them are Boko Haram. But that's not my interest. Now that this beautiful debate is on, you know what are the Christians used to do? I, as an intellectual, I'm asking, how many things are actually killing us? You understand? And that is the debate, that is the question of today. I want to say something to you young people. It is true that in Nigeria, some people live in the camp. This is Nigeria, internally displaced human beings. But that's not for my interest right now. You can argue that it's the herdsmen that is causing this. I agree. But don't forget, it's the duty of government to protect them in the first place. But that's not it. Even those of us who are not in the camp, do you agree with me that there is hunger in the country?
Yes, the hunger is everywhere. Both those that are not in the camp, those that are even living well, we are all complaining of the hunger. Both the rich, the average, the poor, it is affecting every one of us.
Then my question is this. They say to us, maybe I'm confused, that we are a very rich nation. That we are very rich. So how can we be rich and we don't have food to eat? Who is responsible for this?
Well,
it doesn't add up.
I cannot just say the government is solely responsible for this. We also have a hand in it. We, the people, we are responsible too.
Okay. So, I like that. Nigerians, you know, I always come today, I talk about productivity. That's a very good point from Gloria. Anybody, you understand? Because when we're talking about this hunger now, I'm going to feel, let's stay there first. So, some of us are responsible for the hunger. Then let's take another critical issue. This is Nigerian hospital.
Hospital. Daddy Chris, where did you get these images from? I was looking at his IDP. Yes, so hospital.
I picked them online. Oh, I don't know where they are. If Nigeria want to say I am selling Nigeria poorly, let them go online and see what I'm talking about. This is online. My question is, if this kind of healthcare you are sick. You know how many people have, wait, let me put it the same question. Do you agree with me that people are dying because of poor health facilities in Nigeria?
Yes.
Sometimes to go to the hospital, you are going to your mortuary.
Yes, so
So
a lot of people don't even go to the hospitals if they are sick because they are afraid that they will just die there.
Exactly. Nigerian healthcare, this is a little bit better, right? At least they brought facilities here so that they won't say I'm always trying to sell Nigeria. It can it be fixed? That's the question they ask here. My question is, let me use this good name. That the other one doesn't look good enough. But there are people, there are so many healthcare, even you're going to see now, which is something I'm going to personally go and have my own images of the Nigerian hospitals, especially in my area. I'll bring them to the platform. So what I want to say is that, is this one not causing death in Nigeria? And if it's causing death, like I asked you, Gloria, before, who can you blame for this? Who is responsible for this?
We are responsible, so is the government.
Okay. Government and we are all responsible. Well,
Yeah.
you know what is so interesting? This same Nigeria is said to be making a lot of money from oil. This same country, you see the leaders eating fat. This same country, the pastors are flying jet. I know you don't want to hear that. The same country, my daughters, a senator revealed this.
They procure arms exactly the same way as our military were doing in the South. They give them arms, they use choppers to come and cut away the gold, and they take them out of this country and make billions of US dollars. And the federal government is not doing what it should be doing. I took this letter to the former president when I was national chairman of APC. And I said, call the general to give you more brief. In fact, what is happening or what subsequently happened in that part of the country was exactly what the general told me was going to happen. Because these guys have been weaponized by the illegal big men, employ them, secure territories, and the weapon is meant to protect the Chinese and other foreigners who they actually employ to carry out the mining. And on occasion, they use the same weapon to carry out banditry, kidnapping, and all of the terrible things that are going on. Chief of Committee Chairman of Defense Staff, tell the defense I said so. That with some retired military officers, army officers are involved in it. The day we can't tell the truth, this country cannot flourish. We can't change our, when it affects our people, we are at our best. We talk strong. Some other people appear to be above the law. That is what is going on with solid mineral. It is not that we don't know where it is. We have a whole survey of where we have what across the length and breadth of Nigeria. We also know, everybody complaining about certain people from certain nationalities. How they got here, even as we are talking now.
Chomola used to be my man, so I'm happy to have him back.
He used
to the national
so.
debate. Yes, he used to be my man. At a point in time, he became a nuisance, just like everyone, because he became when he was a APC national chairman. He's the one that said if you come to APC, you are baptized. It came from his mouth. Maybe now he's not favoring him that much, so you see him not talking well. When they are there, they don't tell us everything. He was the comrade of the people. This is the only guy that was able to hold the Nigerian Labour Congress and was able to hold government accountable. But then he became governor. We were liking his performance. When he left, he became a nuisance. And he became APC national chairman, #1 nuisance in the country. Today, he said he's getting better. But this is a good revolution. Thank you very much, comrade, for this wonderful revolution. But what I want us to get from there is that he confessed, he has said it all, that some people are the one actually in charge of our mining in partnership with the Chinese. The language was used. It was very clear. It was emphatic. It's not a decree. So China, don't fight me. He said so. This is a serious allegation. At least we have a president in the country. Do we need American president to come and tell us that this should not happen? You know what is interesting? I want to say something. In the international world, in the United Nations, you know, young guys, you may not understand what I'm saying. The world, Nigeria is a part, you know, the world have different countries now. Nigeria is one of the countries. And there is a body where all these countries come together, and that's where they make some laws on how countries should behave when regard to their citizens. And that is the United Nations. And in the United Nations, the only court we can recognize is the ICC, the International Criminal Court. Now, the major weaknesses of the International Court is enforcement. They make some good laws, but are they enforcing the laws? That's the question I want Nigerians to answer today. There's so many laws. We have genocide. I'm going to define genocide today. Today's topic is actually crime against humanity. Let me put it on the table. All right? Some of these crimes are crime committed against humanity. This is the one I love most. I don't like the word genocide. I don't like the word war crime. All of them should fall under one word: crime against humanity. Human beings, you're committing crime against human beings. So the United Nations under the ICC has made it clear during the Rome Statutes. We call it during they met in Rome. That's why they call it the Rome Statutes. They came out and said that anybody found wanting of this crime, committing a crime, killing people that cause people to die, this and that, that person should be treated as someone that has committed a crime against humanity. And the penalty is lengthy imprisonment. Now, the problem is, are they implementing it? Who is the police in charge of it? Nigerians, I'm talking deep today. There is no international policeman in charge of these cases. The only few ones we take are the ones that went to The Hague. And in the Hague, and only African leaders, they can't go there because they be the rats now. You understand? Because we not get power. You can't take American soldiers to The Hague. Britain will not allow you to take their soldiers to The Hague, even if they commit the crime. Most of the time, they behave well, though. But the question is, who is available to enforce the beautiful laws made by the ICC or the United Nations law? Who is in charge? Who is making it to work? I'm only saying this because Nigeria always, all we're going to say is, oh, we are an independent nation. Yes, as an independent nation, you sign to be part of United Nations. And there's a law governing United Nations. That law says you cannot commit crime against humanity, against your own people. I don't know whether you children can get me. Yes, Nigeria, we are independent, but we are part of United Nations. So you are independent, you are not independent for United Nations. United Nations says you cannot commit crime against your own people. If you do that, there's a penalty for it. Now, if you look, there's nobody enforcing the United Nations law. They arrest few people. In fact, it's one of those things. If you are a law student or if you are vast at all, you don't need to be law. You will understand that the major challenges of the ICC is being able to bring people to justice. The major challenge is why the United Nations is a talking shop today is the enforcement. They may have beautiful laws, but no enforcement. Why I ask this is, if we say to people that America should not interfere into the affairs of Nigeria, like China has come out to defend you people now, because of course you can hear what China has done here. They are the one with the helicopter coming to take those gold. How many American helicopters are coming to take gold in Nigeria? Why would Chinese not say America should not interfere in Nigeria's affair? The question is, if Nigeria is now in violation of United Nations rule, who is going to answer that? Who is going to answer Nigeria? Let me ask it this way. Tinubu there in the middle of them now. A big question. My daughters, listen carefully to Daddy Chris. The mass ringing of election in Nigeria is against the international rules. Who is going to enforce it? The killings in Nigeria, okay, both the killing of Muslims and Christians in Nigeria, who is going to enforce it? Nigerian government couldn't. Who is responsible for the enforcement of the law? If what Donald Trump said is wrong, so we should stay there and die?
No.
Who's going to do it? Eh? God forbid. Now hear that one from the many times. In Jesus' name.
Normally, it's the Nigerian government that is supposed to do it, but if they are not capable to,
they don't even know what to do. Tinubu is only about to ring the next election and win. That's all. On your mandate, Nigerians are standing.
Yes, I will continue to stand for the next 8 years.
On the
for
mandate.
the next 8 years, we'll be standing.
Yes, that's all we do. We are on your mandate. We stand. And if that is the case, okay, now, it's not me. Anybody that have interest in Nigeria will not want to even offend the government. He is Chinese. This man now, Ochomola just revealed to us that they are the one doing the bidding for the Chinese. It's not me. It's Ochomola that said it. Make I repeat the video. How will Chinese come and tell Nigerian government to stop rubbish if they are collecting money, if they are doing this shady business with Nigeria? Because Nigerian government can say you can't do this anymore. I'm asking Nigerians, who is going to bail the cat? You know, I use the song again and again here. Okpa from my place sang a very beautiful song. He said all the rats in the house, they know they have a problem. The whole rat, who is their problem? The cat. Now they went to another referee who told them that if you want to be free, buy a bell, tie it on the neck of the cat. So when the cat is coming, if you hear all of you will run away. Now they did well. They went to go and buy bell. The bell is now with them. The problem is, who is going to wear the bell in the neck of the cat? Are you the one, Dokas? Gloria, can you put the bell in the neck of Tinubu? Because okay, let's assume, I'm assuming, I didn't say that you're going to ring the next election, sir. But somebody Tinubu, we know Tinubu is going to ring the next election. It's going to win by all means, by crook and by all means. Who is going to tell Tinubu to stop? Talk to me.
The person where in power reach, nobody don't tell her to stop. So,
amen. So why we telling Donald Trump that Donald Trump? Are we not supposed to be worshiping Donald Trump? Because the only person that can tell Tinubu you can't ring the next election is Donald Trump. Who told Goodluck Jonathan to be careful? It was Obama. Not to ring the election, not to try it. It was Obama. Like I said, I'm not going to go into the need of a free and fair election again. I don't need to even educate you people, Nigerians. Now, if we're going to move from where we are, what we need is a free and fair election. With what is going on in the country today, I'm deviating because I'm not interested in the killing of the Boko Haram. If we have a beautiful country, a country of rule of law, where the people, the leaders are accountable, and the money is spent for us, we will not even need, there will be no war. Boko Haram not get a chance. Because Boko Haram cannot recruit me. They're born out. I'm too educated to be recruited. That's why, as of today, I'm not be sure they bomb me. I don't go to church because of the activities of the pastors. What are you talking? Even as Catholic as I am, I don't go. Because I can see how cheap they are. Because I'm too exposed to be recruited. You can't tell me because in the name of your religion, I'm going to be with you. No. Only when you are doing the right thing, I'll be supporting you. That is the decrease. That is the kind of thing you get when you have a country that is that people that are well trained. We need to just educate Nigerians. The North have no education. There is massive poverty orchestrated by the Nigerian government. I'm coming to that. The poor health facilities that is causing people to die, which is a crime against humanity. Nobody is going to stop the Nigerian government. I talk about election now. Nobody can tell the Nigerian government that money we gave to you or that money you make, how did you spend it for your people? Maybe we need help now. Because the Nigerian elites, they are too crude to think beyond spending money, our money, on helicopters, on private jets, and go and buying houses abroad. Our major problem is not Boko Haram, it's the elites, the Nigerian elites who spend our money to go and buy houses abroad, buy helicopters, even the pastors, instead of using the money to build lives. And who we're going to say? Are we going to cry? Well, let's cry. My question, and my question again, Nigerians, and for those of you listening, who is going to stop it? Should we be left alone? Nigeria should be left alone to solve our own problem.
We should not be left alone, though. If we are left alone, this will continue for a very long time.
God will bless you, my daughter. God will bless you. PDP would have still been in power. Wait, PDP shared the money. That is how we know. PDP shared the money. Yes. PDP would have remained in power had Obama not won Goodluck Jonathan. Quote me any day. And you know the funniest thing? It was the like of them, Buhari, this Asiwaju now, your president, Tinubu, Erufai, and some people that went to complain to Obama that look at what is going on. There is mass killing in Nigeria. They use that one as an excuse. Exactly what they did with this one now. That there's mass killing in Nigeria. But what they wanted was to get to power. With that one, Obama interfered. Because Goodluck Jonathan was corrupt. The government was corrupt. Fact. Let us not paint Goodluck as if it was a saint. He was so stupid that the whole atrocity was happening around him. That was why Obama intervened. Obama does not prefer one person to the other. He said this thing should not continue. Let there be a free and fair elections. And he put them down to sign. Anybody that loses the election must surrender or else is in trouble. America was watching. That was why we have a peaceful transition of power. It was not just Goodluck Jonathan that wanted to hand over power. Hello? Another time has come in the history of Nigeria. Before you won the first election, they don't think on your mandate we shall stand. When Nigeria is still importing food, when we have listen, subsidy is gone. Where is the money? Now let me ask Tinubu one question. We don't have subsidy anymore. Where is the money, sir? We are still borrowing. You know that we can see the money being used for fuel for the refineries. Dangote alone single-handedly built a refinery, which is not saving Nigeria. Where is the money that we save from the subsidy? Subsidy removal is okay, thank you, sir. Where is the money? Last month or this month, the reason your price of food is down is you are importing food. Chinese is going to be happy, of course. Why would Chinese not be happy? Are they not part of the criminals? With what is going
on? The price of food.
Now news say the price of food go down. Go market. Let you can price food stuff.
Go market. If you tell them for market, say should be if you tell them for market, say should be price of food. Don't go there. They go ask you, say where you take contact? Where price of food take contact? Nothing don't come for everything they say. So now we don't even know who they lie. Whether the government they lie, I mean that the market women that they lie, we don't even know.
There is a war. This
December now we were supposed to do 30 December. We're not sure if we visit tomatoes to cook stew again. We don't know what they lie now.
Wait, Gloria. If you want price of food to go down, nobody go farm.
That be the thing.
As your government started farming, now Chinese is coming to tell us that they should be left alone. What is your contribution other than to sell things to Nigerians and take? You saw the last contract. I was a guest yesterday. Oboriwori just gave a contract to a Chinese company. You understand? To construct one road. And in fact, I came after them yesterday online. If we don't have President Trump to ask questions, not only Trump, supposing the EU can actually help us to ask questions. Britain that colonized us, they can help us to ask questions. Are you going to pretend that you don't know what is going on? What is it? Listen, if not Donald Trump that's ready to bear the cat, everybody is paying blind eye. Whatever happens is their problem. That is what the world is doing to Nigeria. They know, but they don't care. Donald Trump only now, because of his, I know he's psycho here too, but he can not understand why Christians should be suffering. But thank God he raised that issue. But our problem is not only the Christian killing. Our problem is the mass looting, the exploitation of the Nigerian resources, the misappropriation of our phone. That is our problem. And that is why people like that, Chris, we are using this opportunity to chip in. Above all, is the ringing of our elections. The major challenge we have in Nigeria, we don't have a free and fair election. So whoever I want cannot rule. It's only the carcass that will continue to produce the next leaders. Look at what is going on. Do you need a rocket scientist to tell you that Oboriwori is a product of Okowa? Do you need a rocket scientist? No, Mona ask me. Mona face me. And it's not as if it's even maybe this one is even better. Because maybe someone Nigeria come. Now Ibori for control that one. We don't know if the control market come. We are in trouble. Let's be sincere with ourselves. It's not as if I'm particularly against Oboriwori. But Oboriwori, you are a product of Okowa. But if not, the other people have a master. Meaning they are not going there to work for us. They are working for themselves. Hello? That is the trouble we have. And we need somebody like Donald Trump to tell them, shut up! And then we sit up. You know what is so good there? We just need Donald Trump to make a statement. And during the next election, Donald Trump will just say, I am watching any attempt or group of an attempt or an attempted attempt or a calculated attempt to act, to change, rig, cause violence during the election. I will personally hold you responsible, Mr. President. I will hold you responsible, you the party leader. I'll hold you responsible, this. You will see all of them. Because they be flying, they not reach anything. Now let Nigeria, neither they raise shoulder.
Why they not raise shoulder for Nigeria? When we say Nigeria not be independent country, all of them for get wetin that they import, they call Nigeria. Wetin they import, they go their own country. Nothing. I don't know raise shoulder for you.
America said Donald Trump only said he go withdraw the aid when they come to Nigeria.
Oh.
All the food, all the money when
all these ones are because we not be independent country now. We still they depend on them.
And that is not the problem of the Nigerian man. The ones I'm talking to today, that one is not your problem, that you cannot be independent. You cannot produce food, ordinary food that you will eat. What does it take to make fun?
Everything we depend on abroad, China.
Rice. And in the 21st century, Nigeria is importing rice, which will be a shame of ourselves. Shame on you, Mr. President, that in the 21st century we are importing rice.
And we are able to grow rice. We get farm. We plant rice. We grow.
Easy.
Import rice.
Easy.
I don't know
all about what it does is to go and sign contract to pay bridges. Now, you see the news you gave to me this morning. I was waiting to see what initiative the man is doing. One, he has paid contractors. From which money? No, the good news is said about the Oboriwori this morning. He paid all the contractors. He paid pension.
We are clearing our own debts from those.
Has he made 1 naira? Where is the money he's using to pay? Is it not the oil subsidy? Oboriwori make kobo. What are we producing in Delta State that is bringing us money that Oboriwori is not using to pay our debt? Think outside the box, my people. That is leadership. Leadership is about making money.
Yeah.
Not about spending money. Nigerian government, until I preach that message, Nigerians go soon know. Idle voice like me go soon get declared. That our problem is we have a government that always spend money, not the one that makes money. That's why Peter Obi was saying that we should move from this revenue allocation to production allocations in Jesus' name. Amen. I have to give him the credit. And when I said that, they got angry with me. I got somewhere on my show and I said, so listen, the only reason I agree with Peter Obi is verse. He said I shouldn't mention Peter Obi. Why not go mention that? Tell me your manifestos. Tell Nigerians. Because our problem is not even corruption. It's lack of productivity. How much is Oboriwari making? Oboriwari should be on a 1 trillion naira or 10 trillion naira or $1 trillion dollar. Let me say $1 trillion budget. Well, how much is he spending? 40 billion when they give her 9 billion money for Delta State, a whole Delta State. You know the funniest thing? Only the state of California, which is one state in America, their budget is bigger than the whole of Africa. Not Nigeria, the whole of Africa. That is a state that runs its own economy. Who stopped Delta State from running an economy? Do you have economy in Delta State other than the money that comes from Abuja that Oboriwari is spending? Do you people make money? Talk to me. Are they here that the priest are not a problem? Other than the money that is coming from Abuja, do you make money in Delta State? You know, this is the problem with Tinubu. Thank God the face here, the man is sweat here because he's there between two people when it's not talking, it's not time for enough. It's enough. If enough, you will see the boy of Rivers now with Ocean. You understand? Baba, you there with your mates now. You are a president. Talk when president they talk. Not for house to be good at big people. You know how does it when they fight for house, they don't fight for outside. You got that kind of brother.
Yeah, so
now one of them be this. These are your mates talking. And the only reason you cannot talk here is because you're not making money. It's not because of the power you don't have. You don't have money. Chinese is not fighting, but Chinese was able to bring America to their knees because the war. Listen, we're producing something your people need. People from America are not going to do business in China. They hate America. Donald Trump cannot stand it, but he has no choice. It's about the economy. I said two things on this show one day. I said there are two things that is power. One is the gun, but the true power is your money. Let me repeat that. True power is money, not gun. Una day here, sorry, una be women. I don't use that many times. Make I remind una again. When the man go fit take force una to sleep with una. Now only two things. So he put gun or he give una plenty money. He get money when woman no fit refuse. Talk to me. There is a price tag. Now they beat Regina Daniel. They beat her from poverty. I don't know why this people get the talk. She for just leave the matter. There's when you see money.
She not talking now. All your speculations, everything that they talk now lie. You know now that the should not be the pain. So make it not hard.
She was not poor, but she married.
Yes,
and she married in lot of
money. No, she's now on the defensive. I didn't go for money. I didn't do this, which is like crap. Every woman go for money. They even men love money.
No way.
Everybody go for money. My daughter. Every human being go for money. Even Nigeria, they go for money. When I give Nigeria money now from EU, they give Nigeria some money now. If you see where our leaders they misbehave, you know whether they carry them go Japan, they go do. Your president, when they say me, they invite them come Japan. You know whether they give them for pocket. Because so that they go continue to buy Japanese car. Then they get something for their pocket when they go Japan. You know, they ask yourself, when they made it, they invite them go Japan. When you see money, you get the kind of money you go see. You yourself, that the priest said, I go turn. The Bible said, money answereth all things. Go to your pastor if you know the thing they do offering, whether you be important person for that church. You are nothing. If you don't get offering, every day you come, no offering, pastor no want to see you. Now me talking. You're a waste of space. Make husband marry you for house. You don't get food. Every day no food. Every day no food. You go not go. Respect go finish for that man life.
Wetin go make man no even get wetin he dey do? God broke.
Thank you, my daughter. You see where they are they talk now? You see where they are they talk? You see where they are they talk? Now, what you go ask Nigerian government? What do make Nigerian government not get what they do when they say they make money for us? What do you make Oborivo not make money for Delta State? If a single person can build a refinery, Delta State, with all the money we are collecting, we couldn't build a refinery. Make una go tell them they go to hell. They are waste of space. They are not leaders. Waste of space. And they will leave that place. The treasury will be dry. When they leave, the treasury is always dry. I'm sorry that I have to pick Delta State from time to time because it's the one I'm more familiar with. Is it not my state? Don't I have right to talk? It's not as if Delta State is the most corrupt. Actually, this one is even more gentle. But they lack what we call leadership. And the effect of that is there is now hunger in Delta State. If you go to our hospitals, you will cry. Across the country, it's not only where Boko Haram dey. Across the country, if you see hospitals, you will be crying.
Yes.
Children going to school is like a sin. To go to school in Nigeria as a child, you are in trouble, you are in hell. Now, you know what is so funny? All of them talking now, they are only going to defend the governor. Or they're going to defend their churches and everything. But you know what? In another 3 months now, your picking school fees time go reach. You go begin cry. How do I pay school fees? How do I do this? Your wife will get belly. You go think of how you want to treat her. Or you they sick now, you don't get treatment. They clap for the government. You see me you are doing? Now that decrease you they do. Because by the time, because the good thing about all this is they reach everybody's house.
Yes.
Death, they reach everybody's house. You don't get one family when they immune from death. You go reach where we all first day. So all this whole thing where we they talk, make we do make Nigeria good. You say no concern you. It go reach your house. It they reach your house. If they reach your house, it reach you. Either you want pay school fees, you not fit. Now I know say this guy is supposed to go use service when you go to serve your country. Now problem. You go bribe, you go do hey Nigeria. Which kind of country now they?
Oh, I agree. It is well.
It will be well, oh. I hear the Senate now. The Senate, thank God they reacted today for the raping of our girls in schools. Thank God that they came up with that law.
14 years imprisonment.
Yes, but what about the people that steal money? How many years imprisonment? Because they are causing the same damage to the girls too. Some of them, even they take money, they carry girl. A senator one time going to give somebody 15 million for one night. Not be. I beg, Mona, leave me alone. If you see all the Nollywood guys, they find more. Because now politicians, they support them. Go see the boys that they struggle. The women, they do well. All rape not be rape. The one I say, you not give me results, I go do. Or you take this money, I go sleep with you. Don't not be the same thing. Guys, hear what?
Exactly. They this law for the school environment.
And I agree. And so only for school, I hear my daughter. Anything when you do outside the school environment, you are free.
Outside the school environment, go.
Thank you. Thank you. God bless you, my daughter. Outside the school, what happened outside the school? You know, we cannot be, you see, the only thing we say, as we speaking now, my daughter will go to the union. Your daughter will go. You understand? Even if you live there, finish. Anyway, anything that they happen, you will go. Now, you know, say, you feel sleep for your house for Nigeria today. Tomorrow, you feel not wake up. Armed robbers will come. Kidnappers will come. You have that issue to deal with. We are talking of something serious. You are laughing. You are talking. You are blaming Donald Trump. Then leave and make Donald Trump not come. Let Chinese continue to rule. Chinese that is only interested in your economy. Chinese now contractors. They come to do business. I don't blame them. I have no blame for Chinese. Chinese will say, do your own thing. If you like, kill yourself. We come to do business with you. We respect you. We go. But what the world needs right now, the ICC need a policeman. If Donald Trump will step to that too, we should be thanking him. The world should be thanking Donald Trump for that. Maybe he's right when he said he's supposed to get the Nobel Prize. Maybe Donald Trump is right. You know, I never liked Donald Trump. You guys know me. But now, the man is talking sense. Now, from what I have studied so far, we have a problem. The United Nations is a talking shop. They talk finish, you go home. They don't enforce it. Who is going to enforce it? If everybody pretend as if it doesn't concern me, Russia will go home, America will go home, Chinese don't only do business. Who's gonna tell you when you are doing the wrong thing? No, my daughter, look at it. Oh. Everybody is blaming Donald Trump. Let me remove them first. We'll talk about our own problem. We are blaming him, which is fair enough. We have right to blame him. Now, if nobody does the job, the law is there. And we know the law is not working like we know before Nigeria. Some of the laws doesn't work. Nobody's going to implement it. Nobody is asking how many people die today in some part of the country. America, they are partial too. They are human beings. They partial. They will support Israel and any other person. Whether Israel do evil or not, America will support Israel. Nobody is supporting America. You see the world go to something and say, America, what you are doing is wrong. Even when Israel do some kind of thing, those of us Christians will say, Christians, don't do this. You can't be killing people. This is wrong. This is not God you are talking about. You understand? The question is, but we need the word power. Now, this is the first time you see Tinubu behaving. Do you understand? Tinubu, if you come and talk anyhow, made them catch you. Make Tinubu talk anyhow, made them not hear. Make him hear. This is what we need.
Yeah, Donald Trump is the beginning of wisdom.
If I say na COVID before, now na fear of Donald Trump. Every Nigerian politician, now the rats, now they make noise because they know the important. Your president know the meaning. Tell him to make a stupid statement, make him get the result. Tell Tinubu to make a statement. He knows who he's talking to. Not be you, you'll be rat. Get out. The same Tinubu that was able to say to the governor of Rivers State, enough is enough. Get out of that place. Why not tell somebody, they tell her now, say, oh, you, I'm coming to invade your country. Why you not talk? We need the word police. That's my case this morning. To fight crime against humanity, the world needs a stronger police force. We don't have it. Now, the problem with the United Nations is there are only 5 countries that can have the veto. France, Britain, America, Chinese, and Russia. The truth is, now America is nicely strong pass among all of them. Because America controls the NATO. If America tell Russia what something, Russia cannot misbehave too because they know 2 of them will break their head. So America can only respect Russia and respect China. Chinese, the only reason Chinese is there now, Chinese have economic power. You understand? So look at these people. We there. You there among the 5?
No.
We need one of them to help us. If Britain want to help us, they would have done it. Because Britain would have been able to say to Nigerian government, you know what, this massive corruption, it should stop. But unfortunately, they are happy when they bring the money here. And then when the immigrant come, they go say that will be the problem of the Britain. That's what we see here in UK. You see these people, they bring the money here, you don't stop them. Tomorrow you say the immigrant, because what is making people to cross the sea? You know how many people they die for sea? Now you guys are talking as if the killing in Nigeria is the problem. You know how many Nigerians die on the way to Europe? You don't hear that one? How many Nigerians are stuck in Libya as we speak? They are waiting to cross the sea to Europe. Every day. I receive call every day that decrease this. Yeah, because I'm on the broadcast. Do you know the number of Nigerians dying on the sea? It's death, not death. The one Boko Haram killed and the one your president is causing, which one? By the time I am saying today on this platform that if your action and your inaction is causing people to flee from hunger, which is going to kill them, it's causing them to flee from poor medical facilities, it's making them to run away from kidnapping, it's making them to run away from Boko Haram, it's making them to run away from the oppression of the Nigerian police. You are a criminal and you have committed crime against humanity. We need Donald Trump to ask you questions. That's the summary of what I'm saying. Only Donald Trump can ask you, can that the priest ask you? Who am I to ask Tinubu? Tinubu, if you say what I talk, they're wrong. Eh? We'll leave those people first. Maybe we'll leave those people, more these people. If what I talk, they're wrong. This is not your country. This is your country. The same country where you drive the best of all cars, where you have private jets. These are people living in your country. This is the some kind of medical facilities we get. Look at people sitting down, women like this. These are people within the country. That if only in Nigeria you have Nigerian government comfortably will tell you about IDP, internally displaced people. It's not new. It's something we know. Everywhere you go, sometimes I was thinking it's a joke. We have in Edo State. We have, but Benue, don't forget it, because those ones, they don't drive them from home. Boko Haram has displaced so many. It is all over the places. Then what about those people who are now actually going to abroad, dying on the road? Because of your action and inaction, you make them hungry, you disorient them. Go to Nigerian Facebook today, go to Facebook, you see our women naked, they look at the kind of content they're creating. It's not our culture. This is not our culture. What's wrong with you? And are we going to blame, Donald Trump should not come. He's not coming. Don't worry. He has enough problem to solve. He only wanted to help. Now, those of you talking, stop Tinubu. Make sure I'll help Tinubu to ring the next election. And by the time we ring the election, don't complain. All of you talking now that America is the problem, Donald Trump is the problem. By the time they ring the next election, don't talk. Oh. If I even talk now, Obodo should be grateful to me. Because it was the fear of Tinubu that made you to change your party. No, you didn't want to. Only God knows when you go to your room. You didn't want to change. It was the fear of the power Tinubu going to use on them against you that makes you to change. Hello, am I talking to somebody? That's on a pastor they talk. Nigeria going to be changed. We go change them. We go change them. We go beg Donald Trump. Because there's no other policeman I can see. I came on the show one day and I begged because the solution would have been if there were to be checks and balances. There's accountability in the Nigerian state. Now, by the time I saw the appointment of that INEC man, I know we don't have hope. Because there's no way that guy is going to work against Tinubu. So APC have won. Are you expecting that guy to declare Peter Obi president if Peter won? Are you joking? How? What kind of, where is the election going to be made? If I think you don't get hope, form your ADC, Tinubu regional. Maybe it's the way I even like him. Because all of you are doing the same thing. The Tinubu government will win the next election whether you like it or not. This would have been averted had we had an independent judiciary. Like I said, I beg Nigerians, if we want to have a country, INEC should be under the judiciary. They are the umpire now. Why is it that only the case that goes to them? Let them conduct the election. Anybody that misbehaves, the case come to them, they decide. Why are you bringing dead cases to them? Let them conduct the election. Let the INEC be an institution of the judiciary. Can the judges in Nigeria, can they conduct elections? Can the legal guys, can people conduct election? Must you be appointed to some stupid office? That is one thing. Number two, what is the police doing with the government? Police should be under the judiciary. These are civilized arms of government. And the civilized arm should be under the judiciary. This is what I propose. The police, the court is there already. The police, the court, and the INEC should be under the judiciary, so they can conduct election for the other two arms of government. So there's that checks and balances. Ask me how they form the judiciary. At least you send them to school. They went to study law and they swear oath into the Nigerian Bar Association. That is already a process of governance. By the time they become that barrister or whatever they do from the law school that made them qualify, that puts them in a position to say, okay, they have some knowledge. Let them conduct election, form their own government. From there, they will set up. They will be a department for judiciary. Within the judiciary government, there will be a department for INEC, a department for the police, and a department for the court. So they can monitor the activities of the INEC because they constituted it. They monitor the activities of the police. All this mess will go away. And they should not, the executive should not be paying them. Their salary should come as a statutory rule. The money goes to the judiciary, should go straight to them, so that we can have an independent judiciary that can speak out for us. Now, have you seen the Nigerian court? Going to court in Nigeria is the biggest mistake you ever make. As it is, there's no court. Now, can you imagine a country that have no legal system? What are we doing? You can't even rely on the court. Then where are we? Where are we, Nigerians? If we want to be safe without Donald Trump, that would have been the solution. Do you have it? No. The only solution solving this problem is to get Donald Trump to give us a president who will reform this country, who will mean well for the country, who will not be looking at tomorrow how it's going to win the next election. Tinubu came to power. He has not even room. He has not enjoyed the 4 years. It's already 2027. Oboriwori decamped immediately, not that he was going to lose the election. Look at the mindset. This set of leaders need to go. We need to flush them out. I am saying it because of their own interest. Tinubu don't need this. Tinubu, you don't need this. You know why I know? Look at President Goodluck now. He's now talking from the corner, saying all the things that need to be done in Nigeria. He was there. Look at Obasanjo. He's not saying all the things that need to be done. He was there. Buhari was saying everything before he died. You will start to soon you will join the league to start saying what needs to be done. Why don't you be the hero? Why don't you just save the country? Why don't you put your interests a little bit aside? We don't say you can't make money. Why don't you just help us reform that country, so that the country will not be rotting after you? You know the truth. Now you are the owner of the EFCC. When you leave, EFCC will be controlled by the next president. He will use it against you. Who set up EFCC? Is it not Obasanjo? Is it not the same EFCC that went to his farm? Now he's not crying to us. Look at the EFCC, but you were the one using the EFCC. Or Baba, now you first use the EFCC, they chase your people. I talk because of the ancestors. Ancestors are watching. Nigerians, do you believe in God? The God you people are talking about, do you people believe in God? I doubt if Nigerians ever believe in God. Because this is not the God I know. I don't know which God you are preaching to, the God you are talking about. The God I know will not support evil things. He won't even support you to steal. He won't support you to ring election. Hello? But I saw you with the man, with our man, the winner's boss. Oh, yeah, you the advise of Boriwori making no ring election. I mean, God say me the ring election. And they ask you, God say make a ring election. You know they ask how they prepare to ring the next election. Or is he planning to win the election on a free and fair basis? Now they make me joke. You see, do you guys believe? Do you know God? That's why I don't go to church anymore. And when this whole debate now, whether Donald Trump is coming to come and clear Christians, and I ask myself, is it not the same Christian robbing the Christians? Don't you think that if the Christendom alone, only the Christendom can change the destiny of Nigeria? Only the Christendom, the kingdom of God under Christianity, if they begin to work for humanity, Nigerian problem will be solved. You know what I wrote to my people? I sent a message to my people, and I'm going to talk about it on Sunday on the show on Robo Television. I call it the Robo Commonwealth. What is my proposition? I don't want to be rich. I want everybody to, we can build our lives together. if we come together. Have you not ready to? I mean, Baba Oyedipo, Redeeman, Adeboye, two of now know. Now don't read the story of the Tower of Babel. That when human beings come together, there's nothing they cannot achieve. You have the opportunity to have people put together. What are you doing with them? Only to pray. So when you pray to God, God will come and put food on the table. Or your prayer is what's going to make a Tinubu change. Are you guys joking with me? Whereas the same church could have transformed the lives of people by going into farming. Setting up cooperative, that's what I said. Una the vest, una go vest, una die. Because I don't care. You guys know that you can change the country. Rather than crying, not after a pastor have looted money is telling me he's a Christian. What kind of Christian are you? What are you doing with a private jet? What are you doing with it? Not one, oh. Ah, my friend, get out. Thank God my guest not here to challenge me. So I can say my own today. Nigerians, we need to change. We need to change for the good of the message of Jesus. And the reason I want to talk this topic today, crime against humanity is exactly what Jesus Christ came to preach against. Hypocrisy. You're not doing the right thing. Jesus Christ was hammering on it. He was telling you not to hurt your neighbor. And if you believe this is the same thing we're talking about today, the crime against humanity, which cut across all faiths. Muslims are talking about it. Christians are talking about it. It is not you, the imam. It's not you, the pope or the priest. It's the message of Jesus, of Prophet Muhammad that I'm talking about. They were talking about the need not to kill one another, not to take one another's wife, not to rob one another. Have you people followed that? Sometimes I want to ask Boko Haram where the message come from that they can actually carry gun and kill people. Where is Muhammad? Where did Muhammad preach to that one? Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, can never tell you that. He never did that. The same way Jesus Christ, oh, that was Jesus Christ, he even put his neck for that, made a killer. And now you people are practicing, you are calling in the name of this man of God. These are the true men of God. If you call yourself a man of God, be like Jesus. Can you? For those of you, can you behave like Prophet Muhammad for one day? Prophet Muhammad will kill you for nothing. The man, in fact, I agree with Prophet Muhammad because at the point in time, the way they killed Jesus, they were going to kill him. He went on defense. I agree with Prophet Muhammad. They're going to leave me. Then those of you now that are robbing people, did you hear in anywhere in the Quran where the Quran allow you to take money that does not belong to you? A Muslim is appointed into an office. She's the one looting more than everybody. A Christian will loot the church, will loot in the treasury. What kind of worship do you people worship? And I'm saying today, you are all committing crime against humanity. Because your action and your inaction is causing people to die. That is why you see people who have no food to eat. That's why you have people in the hospital sitting in this place. It's your action and your inaction. It's not only what Boko Haram has ever done. It's your action and inaction. Do you understand that? And I want to hit on every one of us watching it today. If you see and you're not doing it, you didn't say anything about it, you are a part of it. Right? Did I say that correctly? There's a law in the UK. If you see somebody committing a crime and you don't do anything to stop it, in some territory, you are an accomplice. That is, somebody is committing a crime, is raping somebody. You saw the person raping the person. You did not stop the thing. If you can, or at least you could have called the police to come and intervene. You did not. You walk away. You are a part of it. In fact, you will face the same penalty as the person that does the raping. So if we put that on the bed, if you that knows that they are stealing money and you are saying nothing about it, or you are praising it for your convenience, if I cannot ask you, God will ask you. At least you believe in God. You know your pastor is looting the money. You don't even sleep with yourself. You see, they carry body everywhere. They misbehave. They clap hand. They misbehave. Not be me go judge you. Now God, they look you. They watch you. Now sit. Let me talk. I don't want to talk too much today. I said today 1 hour is enough for this kind of show. But I'm going to do one thing very beautiful. I said, in my case, this is it, you know, Nigerians, I want to come with a solution. The most lasting solution, I'll talk about it again. I'll hammer on the judiciary and INEC and the need for a free and fair election and the advantages that when we vote the person in, the person will talk to us. I will use that one to end the show. And I will try to define crime against humanity, which I've been trying to do. And I have let you people know today the important role Donald Trump attempt to play right now. And it's not what China is saying. China is they are just doing things that convenient them. They don't care. They just come and sell and they go home. Whether you die, you don't die, it doesn't matter. So whether you ring election or not, it doesn't matter. All the Chinese care is, oh, give me contract. I'll come and build this for you. Is that the problem we have? We can build our own road, Mr. China. We can do things ourselves. I was challenging the Body government yesterday. They signed one contract to China. And I asked the honorable chairman, he has not responded. The man he came on Facebook to put that beautiful thing, what I think the chairman of Africa is. He came out and he put it, very beautiful stuff. Don't let me talk to you. Make everybody respect his lane. And I wrote a very peaceful thing. I said, Now, why I love this beautiful project, my question is, why is the contract given to a Chinese company? Is it because they are more experienced or they can do the job better? If that is the case, why is it not paired with the Chinese company and our own? So that as the Chinese company is doing it, our own are learning. Are we going to continue to depend on Chinese to do our roads for the rest of our life? Since I was born, it has been Julius Berger. Now Chinese has come to take his course. Where is your own company? Where are the Nigerian companies? My daughters, are you guys back? Now let me come. I said, no, never come.
Now
let me come. I see this young. I go see now when our face don't clear, I go look on the back. What I'm saying is this, and I want to go on a quick break. Hopefully by that time, these women stuff will be back. Will be nice. I want to let you know that when I play this advert, these are all products made by SRTV. If you see anything, we have hotels. I mean, a little bit of accommodation across the country. If you're in Abuja, if you're in Lagos, you're in Asaba, if you want, give us a call. We'll give the place for you to stay. And if you're close and dirty, SRTV is just launching this beautiful laundry thing. I want to play the laundry. It's new. It's something I really enjoy doing. And I really wish we can do it for you so that your clothes, you can do other things while your clothes is being washed for you. Let's take a look at some of these adverts. And when we come back, we're going to close the show in a systematic way. Like I said, today, not today. We're not going to fight, just go home. We'll find solution to our problem. And that's part of the solution is what I've been talking about. But I really want to stick to the way only contract awarded by Aboriwori alone is enough for me to be angry. My question is, and I want my girls to listen before we go. I know I'm going to add you guys shortly. My question to your governor is, why are the contracts being given to Chinese companies? If they are more experienced, if that is the argument that they can do the job better, why are you not pairing it with our company? Are we going to continue to invite Chinese to construct road for us forever? No wonder Chinese president is telling, stay away from Nigeria. Why would they not stay away? After all, now you get the whole contract. America want their own too. Let's go on a quick break. When we come back, we're going to take a look at the way we do things in Nigeria. Today, me, I'm a bad person. Me, I know.
SRTV Laundry, bringing cleanliness to your fingertips. Laundry is so good, it will make you jump for joy. From stains to sparkle, we do it all. Let us do the dirty work for you. Quick, clean and convenient. SRTV Laundry is a place where stains come to surrender. Modern and convenient. Laundry that fits your busy life. Delivering freshness, one load at a time. Wear dirty clothes, find your shine. Experience laundry excellence like never before. For more details, contact the number on the screen.
Anyway, welcome back. This is the State of the Nation on the African Renaissance Television. You see my guests in Asaba. Network don't freeze them because their mouth not good. So it's better to keep them quiet sometimes. That's a very good thing when you can keep them quiet. I have a way of silencing my own. If not, they will make so much noise on this platform. Trust me, I can't even control them. They are just 20-something years old. Imagine when they don't reach 30-something. Women are here. Anyway, we're talking about something very, very important today. Let us take a look at this. Listen, you guys are blinking, but we are okay with that for now. Yes, your network is really, really bad, but we will deal with it. Slowly, you get better. Let me ask a question. And the question, at least I can hear your voice. My question is, young people, now yesterday they been on. I was born in 1967. Before that time, Julius Berger would be inviting Julius Berger to construct all the roads in Nigeria. That is a German company. Now, over the past 10 years, the Chinese have taken over. They are now constructing our roads. But since I was born, Nigeria had universities. We have been training people who can construct roads. My question is, why did Oboriwori award contract, the last one, he don't do bridge own, he don't come out, he don't award another one now. You understand? The chairman of the Ethiopia is they celebrate. Thank you very much. Oboriwori, honestly, I respect the project. But the question I ask is, why is the project given to a Chinese company? Are you guys there?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Why must we give our contract to a Chinese company? If it is true that the Chinese company can do the job better, what measure are we doing to learn from the Chinese company so that our company can take over? Or they do this one, the next one they will come back. That's why you see them coming to this country to misbehave. Now we see the handwork of the dirty handwork of the Chinese today. One, they are the one looting our stuff. They are the one in charge of the mining. The so-called mining you don't hear about. I never knew that Chinese have spent some amount of money to who? For the mining of our gold. Why would they not want things to change? If now you go change, as they mine and they look their side, this one they sign contract for them, they go construct. My question, I don't want to go into all that now. I don't want to fight China today to that extent. But let me ask, because they have their own good part too. Let me ask, why can't we share the contract between, okay, if any country, let's say we have a law in Delta State, it must not be national law, that any foreign company that will do a contract in the state, we do it in partnership with our local company. It is part of our capacity building. Would that be so bad?
No.
So how can we
that will even bring development back to our own town.
Exactly. Part of the money will be made by us after us. You know what is so sad? Now when people go see do the dirty work. The Chinese company coming, they are not the one to do the carry the brick. They are not the one doing the ugly work. It's our people doing the ugly work. Except that we're not part of the contract. Are we stupid? Are we that stupid? Because if we do that once, that company that pay with Chinese, pay and with two contract, the next time the people will do their own road. Now once nine guy no say na dead the thing dey. In fact, they're not able to teach man say na so woman be. Now God create us as we see, we know say beauty dey there. We know where the thing dey. So if they teach man once, he not gonna know where the thing dey for the second one. The Lucas don't answer me. I know the Christian girls. What I'm saying is this is serious. Since I was born, that's when we have been giving contract to Julius Berger. Now it's Chinese that are now taking over. I can promise you the road that they are constructing from Lagos to Calabar is done by Chinese or by Germany. It's not by a Nigerian company. The person that gave them the contract is a Nigerian, it's an engineer. He said he's a professor in the field. Did you hear him talk when he talked to Hussein? He said, I'm a professor in this field. But the professor could not think outside the box that, okay, if I give this contract now, next time, my people need to do it. What kind of human? What I'm saying now,
That's the thing we have been saying on this State of the Nation, that we Nigerians, we don't believe in ourselves. We dey too believe oyibo people outside country, abroad, everything. We just want their own. We don't want our own.
No,
We don't believe in our fellow brothers and sisters that their own things are good. We don't believe our things are good. We believe that the one coming from outside is the best.
You know, I agree with you, children. The last time I came to Nigeria with two white guys, then I was in Belgium. They would ask me, say, those Oyibo won't be those your oga. Because they be Oyibo, they be my oga. These are boys that work for me. Come to London here, I employ them. So if they come, even if the Nigerian foolish people come here, when they come to my event, now Oyibo be my boss. So anytime they say Oyibo, now my boss. So black man, if you get anything, one if you see that the Christian that they talk to. You stupid. Do you see me like you? If I be you, I for do this kind of event here for London. In fact, you see, this is exactly what we're talking about. We lack that confidence in ourselves, but now it's the duty of the government to actually empower us by saying, okay, this contract, I'm going to talk about even, it's just like today now, but we did it with education. With education, this is what happened. When I was in primary school or secondary school, the guy that taught us chemistry and additional mathematics, they were from India and Pakistan. But today, I'm sure Nigeria don't need people from there to teach us additional mathematics and chemistry. We can teach ourselves now because we have learned. But when it comes to the practical field, when government go put money, government will not even empower us. There is no single good reason why our roads are being constructed by foreigners. In fact, if I want to ask, this man now, this Senator Ned, because Senator Ned has been doing very well in the Senate. For me, Ned is my hero. You know why? You know, saying get your own family problem. So I don't want to talk about him and the family problem. I know say the women will kill you. You said, be stupid man. Why you go talk for woman matter? You get problem with your wife. Maybe you go keep quiet. What the girl said get image past you. So if you talk, you go say, well, it's my wife. Whatever happened, I will settle with her. Stay away from my family. That's what I will tell you. You understand? Anything the woman say, I won't talk. But now your mouth first sharp pass the girl on. Now the girl they talk. So she has to talk because now at a point in time, the poor girl is forced to defend her family. The reason Regina is talking is she's trying to defend her family because they're going to blame the mother, blame everything. Regina went into a relationship. The whole story you are doing now, you are disgracing yourself. Anyway, Ned, but the thing you've done right, you brought a stadium as a senator, me and they talk my own. For those of now when they dental central, that Finone, he do block. I've been a stadium in built. I don't want to leave me. But Ned built a stadium. The only question I want to ask Ned. Now, when people build the stadium, you still go bridge Chinese to come build stadium. Can you imagine how stupid we are? I'm not there. Ned, I will give you 50 here, if 100, if not Nigerian engineers construct the stadium. We are not that stupid not to be able to construct stadium. We never stupid reach there. We are not stupid. You see, all these things we are going through now, nobody will cause them again. Now we they do it to ourselves now.
Yeah, because now we they make the choices.
Is that when they with your beautiful Nigerian girl now you go say now you want? You don't say Nigerian woman go cook for you, do better thing for your life. So you woman when they not train, now you want marry. All of us don't marry then come back with now back we take come out. So Nigerian woman not good rich now you want, have it? I better come, then they here. Now back like if the only fear they fear be say today. So now I tell this thing. Now sometimes I'm not supposed to talk for the show. And they look my two sons here. Men don't carry a book come with me one day. Say now my wife this I go. I don't know where I go start. Because they asked me, but that you were married to a white man. You understand?
That they watch you, that increase, that they watch you, that they hear you.
That they hear. I don't want to talk this matter. But it's one of those things you are scared of every day in your life. You understand? Because I want them to be happy. My own case is maybe their time things will be better. We spend time actually defending relationship than having one. Everywhere we go, people they talk. I say, which kind of life is this? Today I'm married. Nah. Every day I wait till they tell my wife, now she they cry for house. Now that one I want to leave.
You go better now.
If you're alive now to pet wife, why you need that kind of life? You know, your sister did it. That's why when I came to UK, when I see black women, my thing don't come to get up when I see Igbo. No verse, in Jesus' name. Let's do other things. You know? Let's talk on that matter. Let's talk on it for that matter. Anyway, Nigerians, we are talking something very deep today. Una microphone, una mute amu. These Nigerian Asaba women. Now so that they do for Asaba.
Asaba now what you talk?
Now what you talk? I'm gonna mute her. These children, you see, when I say something, they will mute her. Well, Nigerians, we are saying we are in the mid, we are in the best of our time. The only person I want to thank is Donald Trump. Let me thank him again and again for waking us up. But it's like we've not woken up. Because you are still boasting.
At least we don't wake up small. Everybody don't stand up.
Some of us are coming out. They're coming out to say what just to please some people. The only person I respect and that knows that he not fit talk anyhow na President Tinubu, because if he talk anyhow, Donald Trump will carry on. Why your most powerful man not talking anyhow?
Everybody, nobody wants problem.
But the man don't say power get power. That Dukas is talker. Dukas, how you talker?
Power pass power.
Power pass power, my daughter. Power pass power, and that is what we are up against. If we're going to solve Nigerian problem, we need the power when it pass power. Nigerians, let's not deceive ourselves. Anything when America says we'll give them, we'll give them. But we want a country that is functioning. By getting the right people into office, we don't want Donald Trump to come help us fight Boko Haram. Make it come help us secure free and fair election. Hello? Kai, what do I talk today? Donald Trump is not coming to come and solve the problem of Boko Haram. He's coming to do what Obama did. To make sure that the Nigerian election is free and fair. Any attempt or group of attempt or an attempted attempt or a calculated one will be dealt with.
Yes.
That's what we need. Because by the time we have a free and fair election, the leader will be accountable to us. If Tinubu win, then Tinubu will be accountable to us, not the idiots around him now. Tinubu will be talking from authority that I have the mandate of the people. This is what my people want. I'm going to do it for them. Oboribori will not be listening to Okowa. He will be talking to debtors, what debtors need, not Okowa. Oboribori appointment is surrounded on what Okowa wants. All the people now that are working with Oboribori at the high level, they are the people from Okowa. Because he made him governor. We don't want that. We want a governor elected by us to work for us. Yeah, I don't talk. I'm not going to go vex. When I wait to God make I talk, now I talk. My correct the station, we not good money with this state of the nation. Now not self, not the sea. Now not tell me say with this state of the nation, say good money daily background. Anyway, people, this is where we're gonna try and make some reasoning and into what we're saying. Of all the noise we are making now, I've been able to make one point clear to Nigerians today. Let me repeat that. I know when my guests wanted to end their news today, they did very well by doing a proper recap. Thank you, Lucas and Gloria. I'm beginning to love you too. So those your shows are coming out very well. Let me recap in a very simple way. The international community, that we have one international community, it's called United Nations. There's no word that can be better than that. It was from League of Nations, now United Nations. So all the nations on earth are united under that umbrella of United Nations. The question is, there is a law that governs how your president or your leaders should govern you. So your nation is not independent. It's a signatory to United Nations. And one of the things you cannot do is to commit crime against humanity, which is the topic of today. I've come on this show and I've proven to you that most of these things you see, the hunger, all these things are caused by action and inaction of our leaders. Let me repeat this. This one, the Baba Komot, this one, this one, this one, and this one. They are the action and inaction of our leaders. Now, we know they are committing crime against humanity. If you ask me, come back, we go outside Nigeria, go prove. In fact, that is my, they know where they come, that the Christ is coming. Because that's what I'm proving at the international stage. That these people are criminals. They should be treated. In fact, I don't even want to separate this from genocide. I'm calling this genocide because killing is killing. People are dying. When people are, because of your action, they cannot access medical health care. These people will eventually die. Would they die?
Yeah.
They're going to die. So what's the difference between somebody when they carry gun shoot them and you when they do them this one? Not be the same time you kill them. Not be kill, you kill them. They are all dead. And I'm saying that you are a war criminal. You are committing genocide. But the acceptable word so far is crime against humanity. At least you cannot take that away from anybody. These are crime against humanity. Now, and because of my understanding of my studies, I found out that the United Nations have one major limitation, and that is the one of enforcement. There's no international police in place to watch those who are doing this. People committing this crime, nobody. Until from time to time, when you see the international community interfering into what is happening in Gaza, into what is happening in Nigeria, into what is happening in Syria, do you understand? And the question is, we don't have a police. So that is the major limitation of that United Nations. The question I'm asking you today is, if we say what Donald Trump said that is coming to do is wrong, who is the world police that will tell you not to commit crime against humanity? Because Donald Trump didn't say he's coming to take over Nigeria. He always said that the killings in Nigeria is unacceptable. No, he restricted to Christians. Is it not the right time to tell Donald Trump, no, our problem past that one, Oga? Because this man, when he day with you there, so he go rig our election if you don't tell him make it stop. We see they import food, where that's all the money we get. See what they happen to them. See our hospitals so that they can help us. Because it is the law of the United Nations, which we are part of. Don't say Nigeria is independent. Nigeria is not an independent nation compared to United Nations. We are a signatory to United Nations. Hello? Yes, Nigeria, they say United Nations, they say they should respect each individual state, but United Nations does not allow you to commit crime against humanity against your own people. Do you understand that? United Nations does not allow you, Mr. Tinubu, to commit crime against humanity against your own people. The United Nations will not allow you to commit genocide against your own people. United Nations will not allow you to commit war crime against your own people. There is a body that's supposed to enforce it. United Nations is a talking shop. That is why this man, President Trump, is interfering. Yes, he might have done it outside the law, but he's one of the law. There are only 5 countries there that can say this. Either US do it, Britain do it, France do it, China do it, or Russia. These are the 5 nations that have power there. If you say what he has done is not outside the law, what is the law here? I've not gone out of the orbit of the law. So that what Donald Trump was trying to do is not illegal. Technically, it's not illegal because Nigeria is a signatory to United Nations. United Nations is against any action or inaction that causes people to die. United Nations will come, they'll come with peacekeeping force. We know peacekeeping has never stopped people the killing in Syria. It has never stopped the killing in Israel. It is the same Donald Trump that was able to even push that peace deal. I don't know how far it is going now. When I say Donald Trump, an evil man, but he is the one that stopped it. Why you not go stop and since? They have been killing in Israel between the Palestinians and the, why did you stop it? Why did China not stop it? Come on and leave me alone. Donald Trump, you are welcome to Nigeria. President Donald Trump, you are welcome to Nigeria, the home of culture and hospitality. We wish you a happy stay. May your period of office be a pleasure. Huh?
I say make you not even think of going into music, I beg.
Oh, and they see they sing. These are the song when we sing for Buhari when we small. When I was a child, though, now Buhari come the head of state. We did secondary school that time, primary school. We come they wave this thing. General Buhari, you are welcome to Bende State, the home of culture and hospitality. We wish you a happy stay. May your period of office be a pleasure to all Nigerians. Now, what did we sing when we small? You think say, when did I teach me they forget? When did they teach me as an old man? I don't forget. 1 times 1 and 2, 2 times 2, 4. I never forget. Oh. If I want to remember the month in November now, the way they teach me for child, I remember them past the way they teach me when I'm old. If I don't know which month, I'll say 30 days of September. Now kindergarten they teach me. Now they know how many days they the month. How many days they this month of November?
31.
Doctors, huh? How many days they November?
31.
See now. If I want to, I'm saying 30 days of September, April, June, and November. November is 30. Go and check. I don't need to check. I'll go not sing my song. I don't reach there. April, June, and November. 30 days in September. April, June, and November. February 28 alone there. All the rest are 31. Now I waited to sing one of this small. You think I not go school? I go kindergarten. Anyway, young people, you see, this old man brain they work. If you all know the work, now you know. But what I want to say today is this. Let me make my case clear and make it a little bit clearer. I'll be talking a little bit like a lawyer right now. Let me use it to end the show. Nigeria is an independent nation.
Yes, yeah.
But Nigeria is a signatory to the United Nations. As a signatory, the laws made by United Nations is binding on every one of us. It is the law of the United Nations that crime against humanity must not be committed by the government or by us against our own people. It is the rule of the United Nations that you cannot commit genocide against your own people. It is the rule of the United Nations that you cannot actually commit war crime against your own people. When those things are happening, there's a crime for it, there's a penalty for it. It's long prison sentence. But if you listen to the word carefully, nobody is implementing it. It doesn't mean the law is not there. I just want to make why Donald Trump case is important. The cases are there. The killing in the north is unacceptable according to United Nations. Not only Nigerian law, the United Nations, we are signatory to it. So when you say you are an independent nation, you are not independent of the United Nations. Now, this is the case where Donald Trump can come in. We have only 5 major power who can rule. We call them those with veto power in the United Nations. Now, unfortunately, Africa couldn't come together to be one of it. If Donald Trump uses his veto as a sitting member of the United Nations to say what is happening in Nigeria is a crime against humanity, I'm going to step in. Are you saying what happened is not a crime? That is one. If it's a crime, is it not against the United Nations rule? Number 2, if it's against the United Nations rule, what has Donald Trump done wrong as a sitting member of UN to tell you can't do that? That's where I'm going to end the show. I know you're going to quote me the convention that say you cannot interfere into each other member state, that the sovereignty of the state is important. Una dey sovereign. We've said that again and again. Is Nigeria a sovereign state? If Nigeria is a sovereign state, where is the food on the table? If Delta State is a sovereign state, how come you are giving your contract to Julius Berger? Why are you giving contract to China? Why are you not doing it yourself? Why can't you farm and feed yourself if you are a sovereign state? Do you know the meaning of sovereign state? Let me talk. That's why we're going to try and end the show, my daughters. Thank you very much for being on the show with me. Those are the Chris, are they annoying? And that is why they cannot handle me. Listen, we're going to do this again and again. Today is Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. This is what we do. We talk to each other about ourselves. We talk about the issue notoriously, blatantly, annoyingly. That's why I'm the most annoying person you can see on the Facebook. Thank you very much for joining me, young ladies. Let me let you guys go home and prepare for your tomorrow show. Now you have a lot of tasks in your hand. So that's why I end the show, my guys. Thank you for joining me. I pray that the time will come in the state called Nigeria where we'll be truly independent. And then when we are truly independent, you know what will happen? We'll have enough money to talk. The America will not even be talking to us anyhow. America will be careful because they don't want to miss the food they're getting from us. You see, Chinese don't want to talk now because they don't want to lose the contract. Let us grow to that state where we have so much money and that we are supplying America certain things and they will not be able to do that. There's something they will do now, Chinese will do now with America. America will not be able to overreact because Chinese will just withdraw all their supply to America and it will affect the economy. Any sitting president will not want to see that. So he wouldn't want to go into that kind of war. That's why I want to end the show. Let's try to be truly independent. And we cannot, anyway, whatever independence will be in Nigeria, take note, you cannot be independent of the United Nations. You are dependent. You are under the UN. And the law of the United Nations must be respected. Crime against humanity is one of them. Let Nigerian government learn that and put that in their score. So when they say the primary duty of government is to protect lives and property, it's not a joke. It is what United Nations government use against us. You, the government of Nigeria, have not been able to protect lives and properties in your country. And how did you protect lives and property? You need to provide food, you need to provide healthcare. If you cannot provide education, and the lack of education in the north is 90% one of the causes of the Boko Haram. Because you cannot recruit me into some stupidity now. That's why I can't go to church when the pastor is talking rubbish, I'll carry my bag and leave. I'm not going to say because it's a man of God. Who's a man of God? Am I not a man of God? Come on, shut up. That's why I end the show. My name is Daddy Chris. May I not talk too much. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Stay out of trouble. God bless you all. Bye for now.
Find your sanctuary in the heart of the city. Live the life you deserve in an exquisite apartment. SRTV Luxury Shortlet Apartment, Lagos, is a place where your comfort is rest assured. Welcome to SRTV Shortlet Apartment, part of the prestigious SRTV Real Estate family. Why choose us? Prime location, nestled in the heart of Lagos, close to key attractions, business hubs, and vibrant nightlife. Modern interiors, fully furnished, stylish apartments designed to provide the ultimate comfort. Luxury redefined, vacation perfected. 24/7 security. Enjoy peace of mind with round-the-clock security and CCTV surveillance. Top-notch amenities, high-speed Wi-Fi, smart TV, air conditioning, fully equipped kitchen, and lots more. Perfect for business travelers, family vacations, romantic getaways, special events, and more. Book your stay today and experience Lagos like never before.
That is either we reform the judiciary, which is allow INEC to be under the judiciary, or we need a world police to police us. Because the activities of our politicians is becoming unbearable. But what is really exciting is the